at Sassuolo. No Andrea Barzali in the squad, he has flu. Mario Lemina is the only other Juve player who's unavailable tonight to Max Allegri. Inter coach Stefano Pioli has sprung something of a surprise. Despite 7 league wins in a row, there's a switch in formation to what we expect to be a 3-4-2-1. One change in personnel from their last league game. Murillo comes in for Nagatomo. In a row with that change in shape, change in system for Inter tonight. It just adds to the intrigue. These two clubs 9 points apart. Juve top and going for a record 6th league title in a row. Goes Lichtsteiner, and now the Swiss international can get involved. Scored the opener in the reverse fixture. Lichtsteiner's ball to the back post where Mandzukic is waiting, and there's the acrobatics. Great save by Handanovic, denying Dybala.
Well, we said there was a Cuadrado sees the run of Higuain as we see the opportunity. The first strike at goal by Dybala. Great cutback from Lichtsteiner. Wonderful strike by Dybala, but just that the little playmaker has really taken one, and there can be no excuse.
Fiorentina, AC Milan and Inter themselves have really got in Juve's faces as Dybala here finds Higuain, and now Miralem Pjanic. Dybala wanted it back again. Oh, so close for a second time. The young Argentine comes close to the opener.
Well, he can't believe it, and we at the stadium, everybody can't believe it, because when he loops that up.
Won their last 3 Serie A games in a row, victories over Sassuolo, Udinese and Palermo. It's clearly a big step up in class, though. Looked to be some shirt pulling there from Lichtsteiner, and that was close as well. Only just over the bar from Gagliardini, but there really did look to be potentially, Clive, there, a shout for a penalty.
Well, absolutely. Chiellini tussling there with Icardi at the front side of the post, and then Lichtsteiner pulling the shirt before Gagliardini's shot. He's whizzed over the crossbar position.
Just a little past the 20-minute mark, Clive. How important in a big game like this is it to get settled, particularly with a new formation in a match like this, dealing with the atmosphere, I guess, as much as anything. We'll get to that in a moment, because Inter got a man over and João Mario went to have a go himself. Well, he had Candreva in space, but couldn't resist the opportunity to have a go on goal, and was close.
Well, it was worth a try. He actually uses Candreva as a disguise, and you can see Buffon knows how close that was. It really was a clever effort from João Mario, but he's got it. Absolutely. Shirt pulling, Lichtsteiner not playing the ball, playing the man.
Here's Perisic, 3 in the box for Inter. An even contest here in Turin. That's not a bad ball over, and it had to be saved. The effort from Gagliardini. Chiellini. Alexandra. What a good season he's having. And it's Higuain! Not the connection we've come to expect from him.
Well, he's asking for a corner, because I'm not sure if it's touched as it goes through, but the one thing, Higuain doesn't quite get the contact, certainly, that we expect from him. Left foot, it sort of just skips up off the turf. He thinks it should have been a corner. There was a block defenders and the 2 wing-backs.
In comes the cross. It was a good ball too, and it was Alexandro who got his head to it. João Mario measures another ball in, and Perisic with the header, saved by Buffon. Both sets of players appealing here.
They're appealing for a penalty, Inter. They think it's a foul on Icardi. It's clawed away by Buffon. The challenge there from Bonucci on Icardi. I think he actually gets the ball. Or does he? We see it here. It's clawed away by Buffon. It's still in play. It's Bonucci who throws himself into the challenge. Dangerous challenge.
Cuadrado's cross. It's a brilliant ball, and only just wide. It was Mario Mandzukic arriving at the back post. He ghosted in there.
Well, Cuadrado gets the ball out of his feet, immediately crosses it into the danger area, and Mandzukic arriving at...
Compelling viewing even without the opening goal yet. Maybe it's coming now. Perisic with the ball in and wide. Icardi this time. Chances at either end.
Well, this game is electric, and really fantastic response from Inter. Ball played down the line, first time cross. Icardi immediately takes off to get across Chiellini. He gets the touch, and again, just a fraction wide.
Just his sort of chance. So many times we've seen those taken by Mauro Icardi over the years, not in these sort of situations. Can be deadly. Oh, and almost was. They've hit the frame of the goal again, Juventus. But it was a save there by Handanovic. He's got a touch to that.
Well, that's arrowing into the top corner before Handanovic gets an all-important right hand to it.
More encouragement here for the champions as we move into the final minute of normal time. Perisic got above Chiellini. Cuadrado! Oh my goodness! A special goal in a special game. It's a rocket from Juan Cuadrado. You will not see a better strike anywhere this weekend.
Well, that is absolutely sensational from Cuadrado. The corner comes in, it seems that Inter have cleared their lines, but Cuadrado, 25 yards out, brilliant strike, an absolute sizzler. Past Handanovic before he can get across, brilliant hit from Cuadrado to open the scoring in this magnificent game.
It's his first league goal of the season. He's made them wait. Those Juventus supporters, they'll tell you it was worth the wait. Well, you could barely hear the half-time whistle of Nicola Rizzoli. Such is the noise in Turin. Lady in front at the moment. What a strike it was right at the end of the first half from Juan Cuadrado. And I would imagine there have been two very interesting team talks going on. This is Chiellini. Nicely done by Mandzukic. It's Sami Khedira, and it was Medel in the way.
Really good build-up. The first controlled phase of possession, working the ball into Khedira. Medel
this season they've gained 15 points from losing possessions. Chance though for Pjanic! Saved by Handanovic. Good stop it was as well, down to his left.
Brilliant ball from Higuain as well. We spotted the run of Pjanic. He rolled it across into his path for him to hit first time. The weight of path is perfect. The strike is to the near post, and Handanovic makes sure he closes off that area with a fine left-handed save.
João Mario to try again. Into a good area, and it's that man Gagliardini who's had 3 off. The Argentina international. They've sent plenty forward here as well, the Nerazzurri. In comes the delivery, it's a good one, and it almost found Gagliardini. And D'Ambrosio, there was 1 or 2 appeals for a foul there.
This is that free kick, you can see. Here's Khedira that just gets the all-important toe to the ball to hook it away. Before the scramble, and they managed to clear their lines.
Adair goes on his outside. Look at the run from Condolbia, but he couldn't resist the shot, Icardi, and it was wayward to say the least.
It was wayward. It was probably worth taking on because Icardi, frustrated with the lack of opportunities. Wonderful counter-attack.
Since last season and the recent good form, they still began this weekend in 4th, the same position in which they finished the previous campaign. And supporters desperate for a top 3 finish. Higuain, saved by Handanovic. Good stop that. Hit on the turn.
Experience. Just dragging the ball back, drawing the challenge, winning the free kick, relieving the pressure. But this is Diabala's ball down the side. Good run from Higuain. Fierce shot. Again.
Well, that's well done. And the effort by Murillo off target. Not a million miles away.
No, it's a chance and it's an opportunity from a good angle, trying to wind that left foot shot into the far corner. Just scoops it a little too high.
I shouldn't think Stefano Pioli would have too many complaints about the performance as the header comes in and saved by Handanovic. It was Mandzukic in a good position. Did well to get that on target.
Oh, he really did, because it's a great cross from Khedira. It's slightly behind Mandzukic, and what a brilliant header to get it on target. Once again, Handanovic sharp to turn it away.
locked that down beautifully. And look how many are in the middle here for Inter. It's a great ball too into the 6-yard box. Nobody really gambled there though for Inter.
No, someone had to take a chance. Perisic again, leaving Alves in his wake and just rolling it, maybe, and Handanovic as well.
It's over Handanovic, and it will come all the way here. That's the referee has seen an infringement in the box. There's a yellow card here, and it's going to be a free kick to Juve.
It's Handanovic has picked up a yellow card. Juve won't mind the pushing and shoving and all the carryings on that's happening.
Well, there was no surprise to see Chiellini involved in the middle of all that. He's got some sorting out to do here. Nicola Vitoli, it's all getting very fractious right at the end of this Derby d'Italia as Perisic is being led away here.
There's a red card issued.
A red card.
Perisic.
But it doesn't matter. Juventus win the Derby d'Italia. The champions once again too strong. Their 28th league win in a row at Juventus Stadium. A Serie A record extended. A 6th successive Scudetto looking increasingly likely. It's 2 defeats in less than a week.